Oh, what is it that no man wants to have, yet no man wants to lose? A lawsuit. Correct, boy wonder.
No matter how many times Batman is rebooted, there'll never be another Riddler quite like Frank Gorshin.
Oh, I've waited for this. It makes my whole life worthwhile.
He began performing as an impressionist while he was still a teenager.
I won a series of contests, and the final grand prize was appearing at Jackie Heller's nightclub for a week.
Yeah, but I used to work as an usher in a theater. And I had the opportunity to see movies over and over again, and I'd find myself doing these people. And whatever picture was playing, that would determine the character I would be doing. And I'd do it for the people that came into the theater. If a couple came in to be seated, I'd say, all right, the three of us are going down this aisle, but only one of us is coming back. You dirty rat.
Or if it was a spooky picture, yes, just follow me and I'll put you in a nice box. Yes. Good evening. Permit me to introduce myself. I'm Count Dracula. I'm going to kiss you on the varicose vein. Or if it was a Western, well, you just follow me. We gotta go through this field, but watch out for all that caca.
His trademark impressions include Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas, sometimes at the same time.
Hey, do you know that Frank Gorshin was doing an impression of me before he was doing you? That's right, Kirk. That's because you're easy to do. Even I can do you. Watch. How's this, Kirk? They're starting to get to me. Anthony Quinn, he pops up every once in a while because he wants to talk to me about my eating habits. Sometimes you drive me crazy, you know? Sometimes you drive me crazy.
And of course, James Cagney.
Thanks very much. I gotta tell you, I feel like this whole night's for me.
In the 1950s, he began acting in a number of TV shows and films.
This time I got proof.
What is it, Joe?
Listen, I can't tell you what it is. I swear I'm telling the truth, but... Oh, I can't tell you what it is, see?
Why?
Because I don't know what it is. It's stuck underneath the car. Look, get in the cab and come over here right away. I need your help.
His breakout role was the Riddler, appearing in the very first episode of Batman. He would appear in more episodes of Season 1 than any other villain, and in the feature film in 1966. The role would earn him an Emmy nomination. He would remain a reliable character actor in film and TV his entire life. One of his more memorable roles was on an episode of Star Trek, for which he would receive a second Emmy nomination.
It is obvious to the most simple-minded that Loki is of an inferior breed.
The obvious visual evidence, Commissioner, is that he is of the same breed as yourself.
Are you blind, Commander Spock? Look at me. Look at me.
You're black on one side and white on the other.
I am black on the right side.
I fail to see the significant difference.
Loki is white on the right side. All of his people are white on the right side.
In 1972, he appeared on the ABC Comedy Hour as part of the Copycats, a group of impressionists which included George Kirby and Rich Little.
Speak, monster, speak! What kind of fool am I? What kind of fall in love? What kind of cast wire? This mask flyer in my life. Why can't I fall in love?
Frank Gorshin would return to the character of the Riddler in NBC's League of Superheroes in 1979.
Enemy this! What villain is the sworn enemy of the Green Lantern and uses his power ring for evil? Sinestro. I'm beginning to think this is a thankless job.
He would also return for the Batman TV reunion film Return to the Batcave in 2003.
For years, you two have gotten the glory, while we actors who played the villains suffered in silence. And who received an Emmy nomination for the acting in this series? Who? Me. That's who? Me. Where did it get me?
Broadway, Vegas, movies, television, trading cards.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Focus, Frank. Focus.
Will you go focus yourself?
There are 3 stages in a man's life, you know, youth, middle-aged, and you look good. That's where I am. That's where I am right now. I keep hearing, you look good, you look good. It's like they think you don't believe them. They believe it. Right. They start laying on it. You really look good. You really, how old are you? You really look good. You really, 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 they start doing that Sullivan. You know, you really, 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 oh, you really, 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 oh.
He continued working into the 90s, appearing in feature films like 12 Monkeys.
Make a telephone call. I can straighten this all out if I make a telephone call.
Who would you call? Who would straighten everything out?
The scientists. They'll want to know that they sent me at the wrong time.
Also around this time, he provided the voice of Daffy Duck, Foghorn Leghorn, and Yosemite Sam in a series of Looney Tunes shorts directed by Chuck Jones.
I'll say, Sonny, is this 2-bit gander bothering you?
Funny? Actually, sir, I am not a gander, sir. I am the great, the illustrious, superior duck.
Superior duck, eh? Well, I am that impressed. I just wonder if you can superior duck this.
In 2002, Frank began performing a one-man show as George Burns called Say Goodnight, Gracie. Written by musician Rupert Holmes, the show was nominated for a Tony. Sadly, Frank would pass away during the run of the show in 2005.
Riddle me this.
What do you call a sleeping bull?
All right. What do you call a sleeping bull?
Answer. A bulldozer.
Although most of the people he did impressions of have faded to history, Frank Gorshin's Riddler remains as entertaining as ever.
Riddle me this. Tell me, what's the difference between an elephant and a flea?
Gee, we would sure like to know the difference between an elephant and a flea.
Well, an elephant can have fleas, but a flea can't have